The theme of today is spiritual and community development, and as anybody knows, putting any word down means that you can extensively delve into it. We're going to briefly delve into it, and there is even some issues about what these words themselves mean, so we'll explore that. I will briefly introduce everyone, and then we'll move on. So on my left, we have Vrindaban Das, and he's the Associate Director of ISKCON Communications. He's based in New York City, and he's also the head of Pontifical Center East Coast. That's Vrindaban Das. He has an extensive list of qualifications, but you can find out that for yourself when you meet him. On my right here, we have Vedasar, and he's the temple president in Atlanta. And he also was in Mayapur for quite a while. A lot of you probably know him. On my left, we have Shyam Sundar Prabhu. He's an experienced Prabhupada disciple, as many of you know. He was for 4 years his personal secretary, and he's well known for bringing George Harrison to the movement. But he's also well known for opening up London and many other places, and his name resounds, so I want to try and list what I would have to list to explain them all. To my right, we have Manu from Alachua. He's a volunteer ISKCON Youth Ministry, which he always likes to say, but we all know how hard he works. And he's the manager at Krishna.com, and he manages the summer camp on wheels. On my other left here, we have Anutama Prabhu. He's the communication director for ISKCON Communications, and he's a founding board member of Children of Krishna. To my right, we have Malati Devi Dasi, GBC for Vrindaban, and formerly Prabhupada's personal cook, and she also gave birth to the first child in ISKCON. To my left here, we have Ramapad Swami, GBC in America, New York, and Central USA. He's also chairman of the North America GBC Executive Committee. To my right, I have Shakuntala. She organizes Rath Yatra and the reunion in LA, and she also is the person who is, along with her siblings, responsible for that beautiful Kuli Mela mural painting that we have up on the stage. To my immediate left, we have Radhama Swami. He's based in Bombay, and he's a traveling Swami. And to my immediate right, we have Bhagavan Das, one of the original GDC, when Prabhupada first created the GDC, and he was one of them alongside Shyam Sundar. And now my role is done. Thank you. Your servant.
Namaste Vishnu Krishna Krishna Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityananda. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravaya Pracharya Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pushtadesha Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuke Cha Patitanam Avalibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. My heart is swelling over with gratitude and joy to see this amazing Kuli Mela taking place. My deepest gratitude to all of you who are attending this auspicious event. Today's subject is community and spiritual development. I was asked to speak a few words for 8 minutes precisely. And I am quite well known for being punctual, so I'll try to sustain my reputation. When our beloved Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, Duta, 70 years old, the Atlantic Ocean coming into Boston Harbor, he wrote 2 poems. In one he expressed in his prayers that his Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, had ordered him to fulfill the message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which is to spread the holy name of Krishna to every town and every village throughout the entire world. And Srila Prabhupada said, when this mission is fulfilled, then the Vaishnava's heart finds great happiness. Lord Chaitanya taught what the essence of Krishna consciousness is. Prema Pumartha Maha. That the only true eternal goal of life for all human beings is to awaken love of God within the heart. In Srila Prabhupada's explanation of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, he describes how Krishna consciousness, or love for Krishna, is not an artificial imposition in the mind. It is the original nature of every living being. It simply has to be awakened through the process of purification. And the greatest way of doing that, the only way of doing that, is through the process of devotional service. In Jagannath Puri, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, the great scholar, asked Lord Chaitanya, of the 9 processes of devotional service, which is most important? Lord Chaitanya immediately responded with total conviction. Kirtanam, the chanting of the holy names of the Lord, is the essence of devotional service. And I believe that the Guru Kuli generation, many of you have really understood this principle. To awaken love of God, Hare Nam, Deva Kevalam. The chanting of the holy name is the only way. But there is a great challenge. How to shelter and encourage devotees to carry on through their entire life the chanting of Hare Krishna with a proper Vaishnava character. Because if we do not have good character, according to Prabhupada's teachings, then our chanting of the holy names has minimal effect. It may take hundreds of births of chanting Hare Krishna, unless we are humble, tolerant, respectful, and living in a spirit of our Guru's compassion. How, when a person begins to chant Hare Krishna, to keep that person inspired till death? This is the challenge of any real spiritual society, and it is the greatest challenge of our movement. And for that reason, Srila Prabhupada emphasized Varnashram Dharma. And really, the spirit of Varnashram Dharma is that every devotee, however advanced or fallen they may be, whatever propensities they may have due to their guna and karma, they are encouraged, inspired, and feel valued, so that they will have a satisfied life in Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada was very much concerned that the devotees who came to this society were satisfied in the association of devotees. Srila Prabhupada told us to chant Hare Krishna and be happy. He didn't tell us to chant Hare Krishna and be miserable. But this material world is a miserable place. How to chant Hare Krishna and remain happy through all difficulties? I have 2 more minutes. That is a great challenge. To speak it in 2 more minutes. For this purpose, we need strong spiritual communities, where grihastas are empowered, encouraged, and valued. With every devotee, whatever they do, they are appreciated for what they're doing. And Srila Prabhupada followed this principle. How he empowered his devotees. How he inspired his devotees. How he encouraged his devotees. He wanted the leaders of our society and all members of the society to share this spirit with each other. When devotees fell to low positions, Prabhupada was calling them back, embracing them, and begging them to do some service, and always appreciated whatever they did. This was Prabhupada's mode. To empower the grihastas and give them proper education, training, and association so that they could really overcome all the problems of grihasta ashram. And there are many. And there's just as many problems in the brahmachari ashram, and even more in the sannyasi ashram. And vanaprastha ashram also. Education, training, encouragement, and inspiration will bring devotees to a united state where we really care about each other, we love each other. Why? Not because of our similarities or differences, but because by loving one another and cooperating one another, we could show our love for Prabhupada and Krishna. And when devotees really care and really work together for this purpose, I'm out of time, then our community will be all attractive. No doubt. Prabhupada's given us everything beautiful. Our society will be all attractive. No one, no matter how difficult life will be, will ever want to leave the association of devotees. And millions of people from the outside world, when they see the radiance of our unity and our striving for purification by chanting Hare Krishna, they will be attracted. They will come and gain Prabhupada and Krishna's mercy. So it is essential that we develop communities based on these holy principles. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.